r/AskReddit created by routinereddit. Storm Area 51 is just 1 week away. What's a harmless way they could stop us all? Place road signs to Area 51 that in reality don't lead to Area 51. What you gonna do? No need. Everyone seems to think Area 51 is that truck stop in Nevada. Isn't that Area 51A? The government will just let the aliens deal with the intruders. Or imprison them for their crimes and use them as test subjects. Aliens gotta read too. To serve man. Area 51 closed. Please come back tomorrow. Moose out front. Should told ya. The moose says you're closed. I say you're open. Should taken that left at Albuquerque. You joke, but I'm stationed at the Air Force Base in Albuquerque. I sometimes wonder if Area 51 is here instead. Military intelligence has entered the chat. The government would divert their attention by establishing Area 69. In this case all Redditors in the area will say nice in unison. I don't know what would be an effect of that though. It'd sound nice. Nice. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. Pull a blazing saddles and build a fake Area 51 close by and direct all the nerds there. Hire an Elvis impersonator to tell them he's been alive all along. Build a tollway that only accepts a crapload of dimes. Someone's gonna have to go back to get back. Quote M. The sheriff is a what? He said the sheriff is near. Considering that most people don't even know what the base should look like, this could reasonably work. Add a gift shop and you could make lots of money. Capitalism wants to know your location. Edit. Wow, did not expect gold. Thanks lol. You've got to remember that these are just simple farmers. These are people of the land. The common clay of the New West. You know, Morons. A bunch of people that probably rarely go outside are gonna try and run through miles of desert in the summer. They won't have to do anything to stop them. So what you're trying to say is free ice cold water and golf cart rides back to their cars with a complimentary t-shirt that says I did not survive the raid of Area 51. Free. This is Murica. You need to charge for that ish. Freedom isn't free. B. Nobody is going to charge the gates. This is just going to be a gathering of weirdos and potheads in the middle of nowhere. Sort of like a derelict Burning Man. I live about 2 hours away from the base and see this in the news every morning now. Trust me, they're ready and are not taking this lightly. They're likely already monitoring hotel bookings and car rentals in Vegas and the surrounding towns pretty closely. My guess is that, if it looks like it's going to be more than a minor problem, they'll close down the highway turnoffs from both Highway 95 and 375. There aren't all that many, and off-roading in Nevada desert is nigh impossible. Edit. Since I'm getting a ton of people asking, the terrain generally looks like this. It's loose sandy dirt, large rocks, scraggly waist-high bushes that are spaced close together, and small cholla cactus with spines that can and will puncture tires. Worst case they are going to increase the presence of military personnel and equipment in the area. Or maybe just let it happen and be like, the alien you are looking for is in another base. It'd be hilarious if they threw the gates open and had concession stands and recruiters present. If you can do it for a meme, you can do it for your country. Ultrasonic weapons like they use on pirates. Can't invade if you can't get up. That's what she said. Man, that is a really good one. That's what she said. Penis slumps over in sadness. Sounds like my Friday night last week. Oof. I was also thinking the military would probably use ultrasonic denial weapons instead of just shooting them. It's called an ADS. The system has very much improved and scaled down in the last decade. It has gone from a trailer for a HEMTT to a HMMWV mounted system to a Frumazar to a man-portable backpack unit, all while getting more powerful at each step. There are demo videos showing everything from people wincing and moving out of the beam path to dropping to the ground screaming like they were on fire, then going into shock and passing out. Change the 1 to a 4 on all signs. That'll be awkward for the car park. People zooming around at 40 miles per hour. Car park. Heh, we don't have those. A lot of our cars aren't leash trained though. Cars are not allowed in the car park. You may see hooded figures in the car park. Step 1. Fly over that coats the attendees in a fine misting of glue. Step 2. Second, fly over that coats the attendees in a heavy layer of bad seed. Step 3. Release several flocks of swans that have been starved for a week. Step 4. Play kung fu fighting over the speaker system. I'd pay to watch this. Step 5. Profit. Let's hope the swans are starved enough. They have a week. There was a huge issue in the UK when Boris Johnson wanted to invest in these huge water cannon to use on rioters. But he couldn't get the go ahead to use them. So now the government has this huge bill and a bunch of vehicles it can't use. I don't think they should spray water at people. When you get wet, you've just got to run away and dry off. Until then, you can just keep rioting and getting more and more soaked. Not a deterrent. No, not water. Lemonade. You don't just get wet and dry off. You get wet and sticky and go home. Okay, Satan. Giving away free pins that say I went to Area 51 and all I got was this stupid pin and radiation poisoning. The pins, obviously, should glow in the dark. Also giving away radiation poisoning. Roadblocks/closures. What I assume they are going to do. Right now you can drive to the checkpoint gate. Some tours take you there. I would assume they close that entire road and set up an additional checkpoint much nearer to Rachel NV. I stayed at an inn in Rachel, Nevada. As far as I could tell, the inn was Rachel, Nevada, nothing else. It was alien themed and had nice people. There was a sign on the front door saying they were completely booked the day of the Storm Area 51 event, which I thought was funny. Now we know who stands to gain from Raid Area 51, the inn. The initial bookings, the news coverage and memes of the place that will likely come from the event. The huge wave of Instagram tourism that will follow. It worked for Chernobyl and that's a million times more dangerous and remote. What a brilliant viral marketing campaign. It's an inside job. And they didn't have to do anything. Ho ho, delightfully devilish. You'll think it's a joke, but I work in corporate security. If there is even a rumor there might be a public gathering, there is a detail set specifically for that. They are not waiting around hoping it's a bluff. Yeah, it's just going to be this is not a drill for them. Be honest though, it would be easier than almost any drill they have run ever. All they would probably need to do is set up a small convention-like gathering with information pamphlets and several armed guards along with a few extra hands to take care of anyone who attempts to get unruly. Maybe even set up a spin the wheel, get a prize booth, and give it cheesy Area 51 shirts, stickers, koozies, and pens and it would stop most people from going any further. Throw in a few food trucks, and it would be a nice little successful family event. Heck, I'm sold. I want to go to Festival 51. Anyone else going to Burning 51 this year? That makes the situation even funnier knowing that actual Area 51, a government military base, has had to sit down and seriously discuss tactics and plans because of a meme that went viral. Can you imagine that conversation? I like the idea that American military had to officially define what Naruto running was. Weebs can get anime into anything. I'm pretty sure there's a pic around of our officer making a PowerPoint presentation about Naruto Run and actually doing the pose. Area 51's Twitter. Guys, the Area 51 raid is #cancelled. Twitter's response. What happened? Did somebody find out the raid made an inappropriate joke 15 years ago? The raid invited me to its hotel room. When we got there, it got sexual and I didn't leave. A burrito truck. That'll just bring more. And a taco truck. Tree Joe's Tacos. Active duty AF here. Open the gates, invite everyone in, give you drinks and snacks, then begin a marathon of all the PowerPoint briefings and computer-based training we get until you run away bleeding out of your eyes and ears. Throw on mandatory fun and resiliency talks to those who survive the first part. Now, are you ready to see aliens? Audience waits with bated breath. You can, after slide 3452, intercellerational sensitivity. 5 hours later. Now come on in. As promised, this is the room where we keep our aliens. But this is just another presentation room. Correct. We never said extraterrestrial aliens. The word alien simply means anyone who doesn't belong. Guess none of you are English majors. Now if you could all Naruto run back to your parents' basement. Except for you, Senna. You're staying right here with us. It will stop itself. The one aspect people don't get is that you can't have thousands of people show up to a remote area all at once and expect for it not to be pure chaos. Even if everybody brought water, food, and tents, it wouldn't last very long, and you have no place to replenish your water and food. And that's just individually and not even thinking about thousands. The logistics of planting thousands of people in a space with no infrastructure is complicated. Ask someone in the military about what it takes to put a bunch of people in the middle of the desert where nothing previously existed. As my dad said, it's all fun and games until you gotta find a place for 10,000 people to poop. Organic fertilizer.